Welcome everyone to another video, and I'm going to be showing you how to configure a TP-Link router. This is my review of the TP-Link TL-MR100 router, and if you are looking for a 4G LTE router, a router with SIM, maybe you want the best 4G Wi-Fi router, or you want the best SIM router, I'm going to show you everything about this TP-Link TL-MR100 router, and at the end you will discover if it is the best router for you. Alright, let me bring the TP-Link router closer. Now these are ventilation holes to dissipate heat. Then these icons you are seeing below will light up to indicate different features of how the TP-Link router is functioning. This indicates power. This indicates internet service. This is for Wi-Fi and WS connections. This lights up when you connect any of the LAN ports. This indicates 1 bar if your service provider's network signal is low. This then indicates higher strength, and all 3 bars indicate excellent network signal. Alright, at the back, this is for one antenna, and this is for the second antenna. Then we have the power jack, 2 LAN ports, a WPS and reset button, and a SIM card slot. I have a SIM card here, and let me show you how to insert your SIM into the TP-Link TL-MR100 router. So this side goes into the TP-Link router and you press it in. If you want to remove it, press the SIM and it will pop out and you can take it out. So I will insert it again. Let me insert one antenna. Okay. I will screw it in. Okay. The second antenna. Alright. Now I'm going to show you guys the boot process of the TP-Link TL-MR100 router. And at this point also, I want to encourage you guys to subscribe to the channel so that when I drop detailed reviews like this, you will be notified instantly. Thank you. Alright, this is one hook to hang the TP-Link router, and this is the second hook. Alright, I'm going to hang the TP-Link router now, and I will power it, and we will watch the boot process. Okay, let me switch on the power socket. Alright, the router is powered now, and let's watch the boot process of the TP-Link TL-MR100 router. The lights are coming on one after the other. Still booting. Our TP-Link router is still booting. This is the full boot process of the TP-Link TL-MR100 router. Alright, and the router is fully booted. And we have 2 bars of signal strength. Now guys, let me show you how to configure the TP-Link router. Now, this is my desktop screen, and the first thing we are going to do is to connect to the TP-Link TL-MR100's Wi-Fi signal. Alright, this is the SSID. I will click on it, and guys, you will find the password to your TP-Link router under the device. Okay, now the router is connected, and we will go to this address, tplinkmodem.net. And guys, you will need to create your own password the first time you log in. Now I will enter my password. This is Kaspersky Total Security Password Manager because I'm using Kaspersky. And if you want to see my review of Kaspersky, it is in the link in the description of this video. So this is the TP-Link router interface, and I'm going to show you everything about this TP-Link router. As you can see, this default page shows us we have internet service on the 4G network. Wireless clients are 6 devices and no wired clients. Alright, let's move to the internet tab on the left hand side. Here you can enable VLAN ID, and let me show you the connection types. Let's move to the wireless tab. So this is the default SSID and password. You can hide the SSID, rename it, and change the password. Let's move to the guest network. Here you can create a guest network so that you don't have to give everyone your main SSID credentials. And you can enable these settings for your guest network. Alright, let's move to parental controls. Here you can enable parental controls, then add the devices you want to control and choose the content restriction policy that you want to enforce. Alright. Now let's move to the advanced tab of this TP-Link router. Here we have the status of the TP-Link TL-MR100 router. We have 3G/4G, internet, wireless, LAN, and guest network. Moving to the operation mode tab, we have these 2 modes. Let's move to network. Let's move to ISP upgrade. And here you can perform an ISP upgrade. Next, we have PIN management. So here you can set a PIN for the SIM card in the TP-Link router. Next, we have data settings. And here you can see your data usage and can enable data limit and monthly data statistics. Under LAN settings, we have all these values: IP version 4 or IP version 6, the MAC address of the TP-Link router, its IP address, subnet mask, IGMP snooping is enabled. You can enable a second IP address. Obviously, DHCP is enabled, and we see the IP address pool, lease time, default gateway, and you can choose a default domain, primary DNS, secondary DNS, and these are the clients currently connected. You can reserve IP addresses by making them static and set a condition pool. Let's go to dynamic DNS. Here we have these 3 options with username, password, and domain name for you to choose. Now, under static routing, you can set default routes. Then under IP version 6 tunnel, you can configure one for yourself. Next is SMS, and you have these options for the SIM card in your TP-Link TL-MR100 router. Under wireless, we have wireless settings, and you have all these settings for you to configure in your TP-Link TL-MR100 router. Next, we have WPS, and you can connect with these two options. Under wireless schedule, you can enable it. Then statistics shows all wireless clients currently connected. Then advanced settings gives you these options to set. Okay, we have guest network here again, and you can configure one for yourself as needed. Next, we have network address translation forwarding, and ALG is the first option with all these features. Next, you can set a virtual server and then port triggering, then demilitarized zone, and UPnP. These are the UPnP service lists. Now we have parental controls here again, and you can configure it as needed. Now we have security, and the SPI firewall is enabled. Then service filtering enables you to filter the services you want. And then access control helps you to block devices from connecting to your TP-Link TL-MR100 router. I can block any of these devices right away. All right, here you can enable IP address and MAC address binding with IP address resolution protocol lists. Next, we have system tools, and you can set the time on this TP-Link router. Under LED control, you can set these lights that I showed you on the front of the TP-Link router to go off at a particular time. This time is not correct, so let me set it. All right, I will save, and now the time is correct. Under diagnostics, you can click start and check any issue with the TP-Link TL-MR100 router. Under firmware upgrade, you can upgrade anytime you want. Backup and restore enable you to save your configs somewhere and restore them later. Under reboot, you can restart the TP-Link TL-MR100 now, or set the specific time and day it should restart by itself. In administration, you can manage your password, local access to your TP-Link router, and remote access. Now, system log will show you all logs in the router, and you can debug with all these options. Then here you can log out of this interface or reboot the router. So guys, I have shown you how to configure this TP-Link router, and you've seen how feature rich the router is. I have been using it since over 5 years now, and it is an extremely powerful router. You can get this TP-Link TL-MR100 router using the links in the description of this video. And I thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.